Cancer, at 22. I am slowly fading away, but my boyfriend is too busy trying to get Rizzy at a strip club on his boys' trip to Care. I, 22F, have been with my boyfriend 23M for 3 years. I had previously been with a man, boy, who basically had a addiction, gave me rude comments on my body and never made me feel wanted. When I was looking for a new relationship, I made a promise to myself to stop totally disrespecting myself just for the sake of staying in an unhappy relationship. I recognized what I wanted for myself in a relationship, and when I met my new boyfriend, I clearly communicated it with him in the beginning. I told him I did not want to be a part of our relationship, and of course, no visiting strip clubs. He completely agreed with me, and did not want me to partake in anything like that either. I felt like I met an angel sent from above. He has always been so kind to me, and we have argued minimally with each other, except for when I found a bunch of on his Reddit account and on his computer. I did not go through his phone computer without him knowing. I noticed it accidentally because he was showing me something on his Reddit, and when he let me use his computer, and I saw what popped up in the search bar. Previously, he had looked deep into my eyes, lying, promising he had not watched any porn since we had talked about it being a no-go for the both of us. I understand he is male, and he has certain urges that we women don't necessarily get in the same way, even though we have sex almost every single day, and I send him nudes when we're gone from each other. It would be alright if he had admitted to me and been honest to me about relapsing and breaking his promise to me when he did watch, but the fact that he lied to my face and only admitted it to me when I accidentally found hard evidence does not sit right with me. Anyway, I had kind of let it go because he is an angel in all other aspects of our relationship. We spend a lot of time together. I do feel wanted, and segsy even on days where I feel bad, he spoils me, etc. However, he had been planning to go on a boys' trip to Prague with his friends for some time now, which I have no problem with. He even asked me if I wanted to join, but I told him it would be best for him to just go with his friends and spend some quality time together. I do not have the time to join anyway because of school. However, his one friend really wants to go to the strip clubs there. This one friend, let's call him Kim, has way different relationship rules in his own relationship, which is completely okay. However, I fear that he is a bad influence on my boyfriend. He has a girlfriend who just 1 month ago gave birth to their baby together. She's apparently fine with him going to the strip club and getting a lap dance, etc. That is completely fine by me, as that is not my relationship, and they have different values. However, I do not trust this dude to not be a bad influence on my boyfriend. My boyfriend told me that when Kim's girlfriend was pregnant with their baby, he had downloaded Tinder and was actively talking to other women on the app without her knowing. He felt bad and deleted the app and never told his pregnant girlfriend. He also sends videos of him banging her, and other videos of her naked, to the group chat that my boyfriend is a part of. I have no idea if she knows. I think it's so messed up. I have more examples of why I do not trust Kim one bit, and why I think he is a sleazebag. Only 1 week ago my boyfriend said that if the rest of his friends are going to the strip club, he will absolutely stay in the hotel, as he does not want to partake in it, as he has zero interest in it. He even told me many years ago that he would hate it if I ever was in a male strip club. When I left him yesterday to go home to my family since he was going to leave for Prague soon after, I asked him, what if they really pressure you to join them at the strip club? Because I was suddenly feeling a little uneasy about it. He then said, would it really be so bad though? I was in shock because he suddenly just changed his mind. I did not have the time to talk to him about this as I had to catch a train, so I just left in shock. I sent him a message in the evening yesterday, asking him if he really meant it and if he was planning on going. He said he did not know, which likely means that he will go. We ended up fighting about this, and I told him this is a boundary that we had both set for each other years ago, since the beginning of our relationship. Now he insists on going even though I told him the idea of it really upsets me. I do not care if other couples allow this in their relationships. This is something we have agreed on and promised to each other we would never do. Of course I understand that it will be boring for him if the rest of his friends go to the strip club while he sits alone in the hotel room, but he cannot just change his mind about it like that the moment I leave and won't see him for a week. This is not just about him wanting to go see other girls nude and dancing on him, which is 1,000 times worse than in my opinion, but it is a complete breach of trust to me. He has already lied about porn several times, which made me trust him less, and now he is suddenly changing his mind about something so important to me. I told him that if he goes, I don't know how I will feel about him when we see each other again in 1 week. I was bawling my eyes out and he did not care. He just wants to go anyway, and possibly throw away our 3-year relationship for some night out. The worst thing is that I'm currently in the middle of getting diagnosed for chronic blood cancer. Not a very bad type of blood cancer though, but the doctors say I have to prepare for the latest test result to come back positive. I will likely have an answer after the weekend. I am on edge these days because I fit all of the other diagnosis criteria for this blood cancer, and I am so scared I might have it. I have had to go to so many specialists and hospitals the past weeks, which have drained me of so much energy. I have never been so depressed in my entire life as I have been for the past few months, due to my poor physical condition, restraining me from doing things which I normally could do with ease previously. I found out on Wednesday that I likely have polycystic ovarian syndrome as well, which causes me to bleed heavily 24/7, which also drains my energy. And yesterday, I was also referred to a cardiologist due to abnormal sounds on my heart yesterday. I have lost 5 kilograms in 2 weeks due to not having an appetite, and I am so weak I can barely get up in the morning. I have never struggled so much before in my life, and now that I am on sick leave from my university, I have to worry about him overstepping another important boundary that we have set in our relationship. I feel like I want to pass away. I usually never cry in front of my parents, but since arriving yesterday, they have had to comfort me so much as I just cannot stop crying my eyes out.